What's up, man? Players, MADDENTALK247 here with a team play game, part 2 against my man Meast. Check out his channel. He has good games, commentating, tips. He has it all. So this is game 2. The first game we lost. We got blown out and then tried to come back. We actually ended up losing by 5. But this game, the roles are reversed. We have the Niners this game. They have the Seahawks because the Niners, they impressed me too much. And they picked the Niners first. So I said, no, we are not doing Niners Seahawks. We are doing Niners. They said we're not doing Niners. They decided to pick the Seahawks. So that's why the teams flip-flopped in that way. And the Niners, they did nothing short of impress me this game because they are good, but the only things they lacking are the drop picks and the safety play. I don't understand why they have so many drop picks. As you will see in this game, they drop a lot of picks. Even on this drive, look at that easy pick. No, he drops it again. That's a safe drop pick so far. And here he is trying to scramble. Finally, I was about to say that was a drop pick. Finally, we have the pick and we catch it in the red zone. And Kaepernick, he's solid, but he's kind of big. And by kind of big, I mean he's 6'5", so like you can't really weave with him in the pocket. And that right there was a classic bait by my main man Wagner. Oh my goodness, he just completely got me. Oh my goodness, that was a nasty pick. That was a great pick six on his part and completely fooled me. But no worries because Kaepernick, he actually does have some jets. As you see, he is faster than Wilson. He's just not as small as him, so he can't really, duck and weave as good. But his speed is great, and I am sorry for that pick. And if you have not noticed so far, my third teammate is not playing because I kept yelling at him and blaming him for losing in the first game we played against Meast. So he said this game he's not going to play. He is just going to put his controller down and then just watch. So he's not doing anything. He's just watching. He says, he was very, very mad. I don't understand. He's just that mad where he can't play. But my thing is, if you aren't going to play, you might as well quit out. I'm not sure why he decided he just wasn't going to play. Maybe he was trying to prove a point. But we actually are playing better without him because we don't have to worry about him screwing up or any of that nature because as you see, he just on the halfback. He is not playing. That is all the CPU. And I actually told him, you might as well play running back and then just block yourself every play. I didn't know he was actually going to do that, but it doesn't matter because I finally have a wide receiver I can trust that knows how to run routes and I can trust to pass it too. So it is great because I did expect him to take my advice like that, but he does. And Kaepernick, he does not fumble at the 1 yard line. That is one thing. If that was Wilson, we already know that dude would have fumbled. He loves to fumble at the 1 yard line and in the red zone. But Kaepernick takes the hit and falls in the end zone. Great. So that's a huge play on him. And this is where I start screaming at my third teammate because I'm like, if you aren't about to play, then at least put him in a spy because Russell Wilson, he keeps scrambling and I say put that dude in a spy. He's our fastest dude, so at least put him into a spy. And right here he does. He finally has him in a spy, and it was another drop pick, and we still stopped him. And right here, he's trying to scramble, no dice, and my man College Roger gets the pick. I'm so glad he didn't drop that, and we take this to the house. That's a big play, and it all started because he finally put his man in the spy as I was trying to tell him to. I don't know why he kept acting like a female and all in his feelings and all butthurt, but you still need to play. So I don't understand why he was feeling like that. And we are real lucky that Wilson overthrew that pass and he goes to it again. That time he does not. And I think they end up I think they end up settling for a field goal on this drive. I'm not really sure. A field goal sounds good. I hope they'll score on a touchdown, but honestly, I don't know. I don't think they are, because Wilson is all fall on the ground and like stuff like that. So I think this is the last chuck, and Wilson, I don't know who that was to, honestly, but they end up settling on a field goal. So it's 14-13, and we are feeling great right now because we started out with 2 picks. One, it was a pick 6, so we are feeling good because I'm actually playing O right now, and my teammate and I are like making plays. Actually, then you see my man Kaepernick. He's not really agile because he's big as crap. But here we are. We hit my man on a streak. My man, I don't even know these guys' names, but we hit him. And that's why Randy Moss does not play for me. I subbed him out right there because that's an easy touchdown. And that's Zach Miller. We all know that is a easy touchdown, and the fact that he drops it really makes no sense. But I hit my man Manahan right there on the wheel route for the touchdown. So we are up 21-13, and these guys, their O has not looked to be very, very good. As you see with this interception, we are finally starting to catch picks, and me and my teammate are just both making plays with one man down, but I don't think that it is hurting us because last game when he was playing, we did not play well at all. And I'm glad the Niners got back that fumble because they always get back every single fumble every time that I face them. So the fact that we got it back just shows the Niners, they are just really juiced out, honestly. I mean, Niners are just juiced out. That is all I can say about them. You got Kaepernick with his speed, and luckily he does not fumble at the 1 or the 2. Luckily he did not fumble. We all know if that's Russell Wilson, he will fumble there. So that's 2 big scrambles by my main man Kaepernick to make the score 28-13. And right here, they really have nothing going. Don't ask me how Wilson was just running past Patrick Willis. Do not ask that. And as long as they keep getting these short passes, we are not really concerned with it because short passes mean time. So, and time right now is on our side as the fourth quarter had just started. And they really have nothing going for him right now. And do not ask me how he keeps taking all these hits with Russell Wilson and how he's not fumbling. That was just a crazy one-man rush for the sack. I don't know. I mean, that's just a Niners being juiced out right there. And that's an easy pick. I'm not sure why the dude decided to knock it down. And I told him to guard deep my safety instead. He was just standing there. I'm not sure what he was doing. They ended up scoring on like 4th and 17. All he had to do was stop them there. And the ball game is ours. Instead, we have to keep playing. And now the Seahawks pass rush is out there. But I just need to start doing some checkdowns. And we fumble. I am so glad they did not get back that fumble. I can count on one hand the amounts of strip animation that I've just seen, and I can count on one freaking finger how many times I've actually seen a strip completed for a fumble. So the fact that it was a strip animation finished, and the fact that he fumbled, if that would have happened, the only time I've seen that, it was versus problem. Heck no, I wasn't playing problem. And don't ask me how he didn't fumble. We got hit stick by Patrick Willis, but that doesn't even matter, I guess. But it was the game in the finals. I think Problem versus Charlie. I think his name was Charlie. And Problem, he got stripped, and then one of his dudes on the Niners picked it up for a fumble 6. So that's the only time I've seen somebody get stripped and it was a fumble, because that does not happen in Madden 13. In Madden 12, it was a huge problem, but not anymore. And right here, these guys keep doing these short passes, but we are not concerned about it as they only have 25 ticks left and they only have one timeout. And so this game is basically done because they really have nothing going. And my man seals the deal with the pick. So that was a great game, Meast. And Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game, and be sure to check out his channel. His name is Meast.